Okay, so let's talk about rebates and incentives. When you're buying and you're looking at new cars, the manufacturer can give you a they have these incentives where they want you to buy the car, right? So they can give you a reduced interest rate if you finance with them. They can give you extra products, maybe floor mats or just whatever the case may be, that's other than um, cash money. So a rebate is actually cash money. They're actually giving you cash. And this is very useful in certain situations. I'll explain. Now, like an incentive is just like a discount in the price or whatever. That's not actually giving you cash. I guess it is in a way, but only in the discount. A rebate is you're giving them, let's say you buy a vehicle for $20,000. Well, let's say there's a rebate for $2,000. If you give them $20,000 or you finance $20,000 with them, you drive the car away, you also get $2,000 cash in your pocket when you drive away. So that's actually paying you $2,000. Now, typically, it's a good thing to go ahead and apply it to the price of the vehicle, but you don't have to on rebates if you don't want. I mean, you're going to get charged more for interest if you're financing the vehicles, and if you're paying cash, then what's the point? You're just changing hands money. But the point of the rebate is to help out with, of course, get you to buy the vehicle, but also it helps out. Let's say you're a little bit upside down in your trade-in. So if you have a trade-in that say, you owe a little bit more than what it's worth, $1,000, $2,000, and there's a $2,000 rebate, well, that $2,000 covers your previous loan, and you're able to finance the new vehicle without much of a problem. So the more the rebate is, the more you can kind of helps out with vehicles when you're trading them in that are upside down, that are owing more than what they're worth. And that's pretty common when you buy a vehicle, unless you have it for a long period of time and you've been making extra payments or something like that. There's a long time in which you buy a car and you owe more than what it's worth on paper, just the way it works out, because you're paying interest in the beginning more because your note is higher. But anyways, that's something that's very useful. So if you're upside down and you're trying to trade in your vehicle and you owe more than what it's worth, look for a car that has significant rebates, and it really, really helps out a lot. It also helps out with people with not that great credit, because it shows up in the deal as down payment. So if you don't have a lot of money to put down, typically if you don't have really great credit, they'll ask for more money down, right? So if you don't really have that much money to put down, well, the rebate is cash that's going to be applied in the eyes of the lender as like a down payment. So that's another thing they can help out with, the rebates versus just regular incentives. But some of those, there's some other areas in which you can get into that kind of help out with, but those are the main ones right there with people with, you don't really have the great credit, you don't really have a big down payment or something like that, or if you have a vehicle that's owe more than what it's worth and you're trying to make a change, then those are two big areas that really rebates help out a lot. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.